What's going on, guys? We have another match on Haven. This time we're going to be looking at the gold elo with a Cypher main. So let's get started. So primarily on Haven you like to watch C as Cypher?
Yeah, that's usually where I play.
Yep, that's perfectly normal.
This should go.
Yeah, I don't really know any special cam spots, so usually I just like use my camera to peek at the beginning of the round to see if they're trying to rush. I guess that's probably not the best play, but
well, I mean, you know, sometimes the little extracurricular research on better camera spots can increase the longevity of your camera's life, right? Because if they peek this, they shoot it immediately, right?
Yeah,
there are really good spots that aren't necessarily glitch cameras that just make it harder to spot at first glance, and you get more information longer. But that's just, you know, looking up some YouTube videos and doing a little research, or going in the custom game yourself and finding stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I need to dedicate some time to doing that.
Now, is there a reason you don't have your smoke screen out?
I mean, I usually kind of try to save it to try to use it as a repositioning tool.
Okay.
But I guess, you know, I should definitely be using it more defensively.
So, I agree with that. If it's like your second smoke screen, right?
Okay,
so
yeah.
Your first one always needs to be cutting off the choke point and making them run through your smoke screen if they are taking the site.
Okay.
Because this C site, this is your responsibility, right? You have to do everything in your power to hold this. And pistol round being the most important round of the game, you want to do everything you can, so you are doing your part on defense, right? So they do actually end up coming, and like right now I'd be screaming, you know, CCC, come, help, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is good.
Huh. For some reason I can't hear the sound through your...
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it is.
Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine, just the, you know, you can hear it.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I can hear it perfectly fine. Yeah, you see like the control you give up.
Yeah, they could just bum rush in there, no problem.
It's as if Cypher's not even playing C. Like, you could be Phoenix right here. You could be any character, right?
Yeah, just useless.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The reason why Cypher is so good. And here's another thing, though, right? You have limited resources. You have a ghost, smoke screen, camera, trap, right?
Right.
Now, if you have one trap, you are putting another resource with a player inside garage.
True,
trying to make it so garage is held and giving yourself full confidence that you can watch C, long C, without any utility. No smoke screen, no traps. But the reason why Cypher can solo hold is because of the smoke screen and the traps.
Okay, yep. I got you.
Yeah, you don't need maybe if you have two traps you could put one in garage, but your first one will always be the threat, the main threat.
To help me out, yeah.
And if they take garage for free, right, then it's more so on the Phoenix playing a little more defensively. It's not really on you to hold his position for him. If you have limited resources, which you do. So and I'll say this at the beginning now, that the principles of defense, I tell this to everyone because I see the same trends in a lot of the lower rated players. The principles of defense is stalling, staying alive, and gathering information, right? Because the reason why that's so good, so look at the minimap here, okay? And you have your garage player.
Mm-hmm.
How close are these guys to actually being on site, right? And how close is Phoenix? Imagine if you had a smoke screen up that delayed them for a couple seconds, or a tripwire that they had to deal with, buying those extra crucial seconds that these two guys could have been on site with you to help with the onslaught, right?
Yep.
Stalling, gathering information, staying alive. It's not about getting picks, getting kills, because that's the offensive. They're looking for the trades. They're looking to open up the map. You're looking to, because whenever they attack, it's either you're always outnumbered, right? because you're by yourself
Right.
on the bomb site, or maybe 2 max. You're going to be either versing 5 people or 4 or 3, or like some sort of split, right? You will always be outnumbered. So to combat that, you have skinny hallways that they have to funnel through, and you throw your abilities to stall to make the numbers even again.
Okay. Okay.
Every
yeah.
second counts, right?
Okay. I've been playing too aggressive then I think on
Correct,
defense. Like I was in the mindset where I would think, a 1-for-1 trade might be worth it. But
See,
I guess slowing them down and then maybe a 1-for-1 might be a little.
you only want to take that 1-for-1 trade is if that's the last possible thing you can do, right? Like, let's say you threw all of your abilities, you did everything you can, but you're stuck behind sight. This is when you're in your fight mode. This is where you
Okay.
try to get as many kills as you can before dying. You've stalled as long as you could, you do what you could. And if you didn't have the option to retreat and retake the site as a team, then you have to hold your ground and try and do as much damage as you can. Right?
Okay.
So, because the reason why 1-for-1 trades are good on offense and not good on defense is because when you have, let's pretend there's 5 people barreling in, right? And there's one of you here. So, you kill one, they kill one. Now there's 4 people barreling
Yeah, and they're
in,
just
and
there,
0.
and we have to retake. Yeah, we have
Right?
to retake. Yep.
So, this trade opens up C map when your kill only makes their 5-man push only a 4. But
Okay.
a 4-man push is still very strong, right?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why the offensive players, they peek long, they peek mid, they see what they can get. They're looking for picks, right? And you don't want to give them the picks. You want to get information with your camera, jiggle peeking this corner. You see them, you call, okay, 2-3, 2-3C. Okay, and then B maybe looks someone, okay, 1 mid. So this gives A player, knowing that there's 3C, 1 mid, maybe there's 1 watching flank. And just because the information isn't so effective to you, it gives these people the ability to early rotate and to do many other things with your information. This is how powerful information is, because you have this flank going on because of information.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so
go already.
That goes there.
Yeah, I was kind of looking for a better cam spot. I need to do that out
yeah,
of.
see, like just a little, like maybe an hour in the practice range. I mean the custom games, just looking for stuff, right? You'll be amazed what you find.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And like a camera that I found is putting it like right here underneath the scaffolding.
Okay.
You won't be able to see back here, but if you're sitting in your camera, you can hear back there. And you can look down on them right here. And if you're in your camera, right, they're not gonna like look up immediately. So you can see them all running up the whole time. And they won't be able to kill it immediately. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad spot. I'm saying that there's definitely stuff out there.
Yeah, and you could totally hear them in front of garage.
Exactly.
Too.
You get so much information by hearing from your camera. So yeah, I mean, obviously we can see here a trend of using your stalling tools.
Yep, 100%. This entire game, you probably will not see me do that once.
Well,
so
I mean, that's good. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. That's really helpful.
Let me bring out the old notepad, because at the end of sessions I usually tend to wish that I harp on these things and remember them.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
1 window.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I've been holding my Q too much for sure, especially on defense.
It's one of your like most powerful tools, because why? They can't destroy it, right?
Yeah.
They can't deal with it unless they wait it out. But That's what you want them to do. You want them to wait out the smoke because you're stalling.
It's like what, 4 seconds, I think.
I'm not too sure on the specifications, but you want them to wait it out. Or if they go through it, you hear that audio cue, and then you're able to spam through it and maybe get some more kills, right? So this is a pretty heavy over rotate. You're giving up like the whole map control in hopes that they all are actually A.
Okay.
But you guys are on an eco round, and the eco rounds are the place for gambling, right? Doing stuff like this and trying to gamble. So if they all are A, you guys are in a good spot, and sometimes they will all be there. So it's good to do these gamble plays on an eco round. But if this was a gun round, I would say this is a heavy over rotate because they're still here, and how how easily could they retake the whole map control? You know?
Oh, for sure. I get lulled into like a false sense of security with my traps and my cameras sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if they do trap, right, the only thing you know is that they triggered it, and you can't even like kill them from it. So
yeah,
but I don't mind this at all. Thoroughly rotate with the eco round. You know, apes strong together.
yeah, for sure. Just the all or nothing.
Yeah, because if they are C and you are still on C with your classic and no armor, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna hold them off.
Yeah.
So it's better on eco rounds to play together, play sneaky, play doing those risky plays and stuff like that. Try to getting the advantage over them.
I think they might be swapping.
Just tally day. A long right now, walking up.
Yeah, see, so it did end up that they did back off.
Yeah.
They weren't
Maybe
too
C.
committed to A.
I have camera on C.
Here. They rotated back now. Here.
C. Rotate out. They're planting.
Okay.
Spike planted.
Yeah, that
Omen's on top of the box.
I probably should have been checking my camera right here.
Yeah, I would flicker to it just to like refresh their position on the minimap for your team. Because you know when you open up your camera and everyone you see, they will pop up on the minimap. That gives you valuable information for your team and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
So remember what I said about those gamble plays?
Yeah.
Walking through this smoke would be a gamble play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So and look at your other teammates. Where are they right now?
Yeah, they're all on site.
They're
so
all
I
on
figured,
site.
You know, yeah, they got at like, I don't know.
You should be halfway through the smoke right now, pushing with your teammates.
Okay, yeah.
And if you're ever wondering when should I go in, when should I stay back, look at your mini map, see where your teammates are and what they're ready for. You want to push at the same time, either push together or push different ways at the same time to make them all look at different directions. Because the enemies right now are looking. Let me get my arrow. They're looking here. They're looking here. Oh, here. You know, you get the idea.
Yep.
So, you want to be taking advantage of shooting the Cypher in the back or the Omen on top here, and then have attack from all sides.
Yep. And I remember when this happened. I was just tunnel visioned on the Omen, like not looking at the minimap at all. So if I would have looked at it right there, it would have given me all the information that I needed to push in.
One enemy remaining.
So you do end up getting killed, which is nice. But it's like at the expense of baiting your teammates.
Right.
You could have gotten the kill and maybe saved someone's life if you did it earlier. So this was a good eco, right? And what made this a good eco? Do you think? Why do you guys think you guys won this round?
I don't know. Probably because they whiffed some of their shots. And
well, that could be it. That could be it. But you guys played together,
Yeah, true.
right?
True.
They're all A. For an eco round, you guys all go A to try and just stick together with your pistols and be like outnumber them, right? And now they're all C. You guys attack C together, even when they have heavy armor specters, right? Like, good teamwork can turn the tides no matter what situation you're in.
Yeah, definitely.
So this was good.
Let us use.
I don't remember what I did here. I think I'm debating.
Between the Phantom and the Vandal.
Yeah.
So
I've been going back and forth.
okay, well, many people do. So if you're a player that likes to use both of them, do you know the significant differences between the two?
Yeah. I mean, one taps
Okay.
burst with the Vandal,
Okay.
and then if for me personally, sometimes like I potato, and I think the Phantom's way more forgiving
Oh,
for somebody
sure.
like me
For sure.
who has not the greatest name.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I agree with those things. So when you are switching between the two, if you are on the fence about whether you should buy one or the other and you have no preference, and you warm up with them both equally, you have to think about the angles you are holding. How far away are they that you're shooting, right? So if
Right.
I'm a C player, I'm going to be using a Vandal most of the time because of the one-shot headshots from any
Yep.
range.
makes perfect
The
sense.
long range here, your Phantom, you're just going to do 140 to someone, maybe die, and then the Sage heals them, right? So
Mhm.
it's sometimes a difference between a kill or not. And,
I've
what's up?
Go ahead.
So always think about the length of the angles you are holding if you are indecisive about which gun you should buy.
Okay. I've had a lot of luck with the Guardian and the Sheriff. I think it's because my click timing is sometimes I'll see somebody and I completely panic, and instead of like going to their head or their body and then clicking, I'll like instantly just start clicking and then try to drag my mouse to their head.
Okay.
But with like the Guardian or the Sheriff, I've found that like it's kind of training me to have to go put that crosshair on them first before I start clicking.
Okay.
And it's I don't know. I've just had some success with those guns. I think for that reason.
So the reason the Guardian is not good, right?
Okay.
So it has its very, very niche uses, but when when the game first came out, I used the Guardian exclusively for like 2 weeks straight. I was like, I'm gonna make this gun good. I'm gonna make it worth it, right? I see the potential, and the more and more I played, the more I realized that why wouldn't I just buy a Vandal, right?
Yeah, the Vandal, exactly.
They're both one-shot headshots. You can still tap. You can tap faster on the Vandal than you can the Guardian, and it's still one-shot headshots. And if they appear right in front of your face,
you can actually kill them.
You can actually kill them by spraying. If they are close to you with the Guardian, you are more likely dead.
Yeah, there's been times with the Guardian where they're up close and I just like give up on life. I'm like, all right, it's over.
So and like I think it's like $100 or $200 difference between the two guns. It's not worth using the Guardian to save that little extra money, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
if you want to if you want to tap and you're like a tapping player, and that's your shooting style, play style, use the Vandal. Learn how to tap with the Vandal because it's faster and better, right?
Yep.
This should do.
All right, so let's see what's going on.
It goes here.
Yep. So I mean, it's good that we're seeing this pattern arise, right? The smoke screens.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of your most useful tools.
Yeah. Well, that's an easy fixable problem, I think.
Exactly. Yep. Good health.
I remove.
All right. So let's talk about. So this is very good health, right? You're helping your teammate in garage.
Mm-hmm.
After getting those 2 kills, let's assess the situation.
Okay.
You know that there's Sage alive right in that corner. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Where's the Sova?
I don't know.
No idea, right?
Yeah.
How much health do you have?
None.
Right. So, even though you know 100% sure where they are, Sova could do this.
Mhm.
Sova could be coming up long.
Yep.
You're just in you're in a predicament. Knowing the principles of defense, what do you think the better option here is?
I probably should have thrown my smoke right there in the doorway and ran away.
Right here?
Backed off.
Pop it, retreat.
Yeah.
Perfect. Why? You're stalling, you're staying alive, and you've gathered information. You say Sage inside garage, right? And you can get healed.
Exactly. I could have
By
ran to the
Sage,
stage.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Staying alive.
Definitely.
Principles of defense, right here.
Yep, you're right.
And it goes exactly how someone with 20 HP
yeah,
would
exactly.
go, right?
Yeah, for sure. That, like one of my huge problems when I get into gunfights though is I just panic. My brain just
you're
my
like,
brain turns
oh,
off,
time to get a
and I'm like,
ace time, right?
Yeah.
Kills.
Yep.
In garage.
I just go I go straight like Neanderthal, like
Yep.
no brain
And
at all.
it's very difficult to assess those situations in live.
Yeah.
But when you rewatch clips like this and you see the situations you put yourself in, you'll train yourself to think quicker, and you'll think, is this actually a good idea? Should I peek him? Right? And then you're like, okay, before I peek him, how's my ammo? How's my health? What utility do I have? How much time do I have to do this and that? And this, when you slowly think about these things, they'll get faster and faster and faster, where you're making these split-second decisions that are the right ones.
Right.
Not a bad idea, getting the 2 tripwires over the heavy armor.
Yeah, that's usually my play.
Especially
I
as
don't
a
know if it's
Cypher.
the right one. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, if I don't have enough for my abilities on heavy, I always just go light.
Okay, but could anyone buy you here?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking that too. I guess I need to request more. I just
You
know
feel bad, right?
Yeah, I feel bad. I'm gonna ruin somebody's economy, and then like
fuck them. You
Yeah,
guys are
yeah.
team
Yeah,
players,
exactly,
right? If you say,
exactly.
"Hey, man, drop me so I can afford all of my abilities,"
Yeah,
they
for
won't even
sure.
think twice. They'll click the buy button and boom, you have a gun and all of your utility just because you asked.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, but I mean, you'd be surprised in this Elo, man. Like people.
You don't have to be a dick about it, right? Yeah. But you have to explain.
yeah.
It's like, hey, man, I can't afford my tripwires, and I really need to. I need them to hold C. Can one of you guys buy me? Right.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
I should have said something. At least ask. At least try.
At least ask,
Sure.
right? Like, some people
Yeah.
are going to be dicks and they're not going to do it. But if you're nice about it and you explain like the importance of it,
Yeah,
that
most people.
that
will
you're solo
understand.
holding
Yeah.
C and you need your abilities to do that, right?
Yep.
So people, I have never requested a gun and they didn't drop me. Even when I dropped like 3 kills in a match and there's Valorant players on my team. And they'll always drop me. You'll always drop your teammates,
Yeah.
regardless if they're bottom frag. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, for sure. You're only as strong as your team.
Exactly.
That goes there.
There's a few around Seaside.
See, this spot, good with smoke screens.
Yeah.
Right here. If a smoke screen's right here, this spot is good. Without a smoke screen, you are now allowing yourself to be traded very easily.
Yep, and that's what always happens.
Yep.
So.
Like you might get a kill, and they just get the trade frag, and then that's it. But that's not what you want.
Okay. That's been my mindset. All right, I need to change.
We'll shape you into a better mindset here. So because when you throw your smoke screen, you look at your camera like, oh, they're close. You pop it. Now, depending on how many you see, you can reposition to a safer spot, or get on the other side, or get ready to spam through the smoke, Drop another smoke screen. Why? To stall. Stall while you call, so you get your 1B player to come help you. Or your garage player to come help you. Right?
Nobody's pushing yet, though.
Makes sense. For sure. My life is worth more than a one
Cypher
for
is
one.
Exactly.
They're about to drone garage.
Yeah, and then so was outside garage. I think they're starting to walk up C-long now.
So, imagine they break your tripwire and 3 people peek you, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
you
done
might be
for.
lucky to get a kill.
Yeah, for sure.
So whenever you're playing on defense, think about the angle you're holding. Don't think about killing one person. Think about what would happen to me if more than one person peeked this angle. How dead am I?
Yeah, definitely. And like I've just been, if that happens, 3 people peek and I can get 1, that's good. But I'm hoping for like 2 or more. Like that's been my, and
But-
it doesn't happen
Yeah,
all the time.
You don't
But
you don't need to hope for it if you have better positioning.
yeah, for sure. And
Better
you can actually,
positioning and
yeah,
better mindset will guarantee those 2 kills.
yeah, actively trying
Exactly.
to make it happen instead of just being like,
Exactly.
well,
Getting a 6 spray down from a corner.
Yeah, flip a coin. And,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
Did you get the guy
I'm selling on
planting?
bot.
I think.
One enemy remaining.
So you see bomb there. Probably there.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
That's good. That's fine. I have nothing to say about that.
My camera is destroyed.
At least 2 C-long.
Yeah, and so, like something that I find myself doing too that's probably a problem is like, so you see how I wait for the round to start to throw that second tripwire, and it kind of gets me stuck starting like over here.
Yeah, you need
When
you need to immediately off freeze time go to and set up all of your little gadgets, right?
yeah,
So you can not confine yourself to a certain position.
yeah, and I don't like being
And
confined. Yeah.
another thing that I say to Cypher players is you don't want to get in routines. You don't want to get into patterns. You don't want to throw the same traps every round, because if in the higher elos or when people start actively thinking and paying attention, they will either A, pre-fire your trap right here,
Yeah,
or
they
shoot
do
the
that.
wall, or
Yeah.
they shock arrow all of your stuff,
Yeah,
and then just
shock
run through
arrow,
for free.
yeah.
Or
Yeah, for sure.
or they jump, right?
Yep.
I jump all the time.
Are you a fan of like placing the wonky traps that like
Absolutely.
people? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You switch it up every time. Like for C, you should know 4, 5, 6 different traps, right? You do this one round, you do like this one round, maybe some weird like off angle here, a sight one, or you constantly switch it up so they can't expect them.
Okay. Yeah.
You never want to be predictable. Don't fall into patterns. Don't get into this autopilot, okay, trap here, smoke screen here, same stuff.
Okay. I mean,
You
yeah,
do
that
this
makes
trap right
perfect
here.
sense.
Let's say, think about traps as having cooldowns, the positions, right? So you use this trap, okay? Now that's on cooldown for, let's say, 3 turns. So you
Okay.
can't use that trap for 3 turns, right?
Okay.
Think of different ones,
I like that.
right? So after 3 turns, they might forget about it, and then you can use it again, right?
For sure. For sure.
Constantly keep your opponent guessing. Sometimes you won't have that many options. Like on C, you don't have that many options for tripwires. But a different tripwire might be better than your only option. Even though it's so far back, you can have just a smoke screen here in the camera. And that's good enough to stall. Because if they expect it, they'll just shoot it, and then it's as if you don't have any tripwire there anyway. So just think about that when you're placing your traps. Think about the cooldown system. right? Works
I
with
like that.
webcams. You don't need to do that with smoke screens because they can't destroy them.
Yep.
All right, let's see.
Hello?
Hey, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
I was
good.
just writing some stuff down. All right.
Okay. I think this is one of those times where I'm just like, fuck it. Yeah.
Imagine if you had a smoke screen there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That spray down could have killed all three of them.
Yep.
With you staying alive, right?
Fuck.
It's true. And especially if there's a smoke screen, then I get that, if I had a better cam placement.
Exactly.
I see all of them, that's easy.
Now, when you do make this decision, when you're about to peek an angle of them coming onto your bomb site, you have to always imagine you are about to peek into a firing line of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are peeking into, you don't know how many people. Actually, on the minimap right now, you know 100% sure it is 3. You're about to peek, a wide peek into a 1v3 situation. And that goes completely against the defensive principles, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Sage was smart enough to back up. Yeah, my mindset right there is literally just
Get a kill, do my job. That hit my quota, right?
Exactly.
But how much more effective could you have been if you locked down that little choke point with your smoke screens, spray through it, get 1 kill, and then maybe get another kill later because you're still full HP, or they don't know where you are, right? So
yeah, for sure.
Any different options?
These 2 of them right there.
Save it.
What y'all gonna do?
Who's there?
For the offense, get those trades, play with your teams, run in, die just for another kill. It opens up the map and have your teammates barreling in. But it's completely different on defense.
This is
Twice, missed his fucking head.
So it's good that you're actively changing your camera. Have that same mindset with your traps.
Okay.
Because, right, you change your camera because, they kill it, they know where it is now. Why not have the same mindset with your traps, too?
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, you're right. I need to go into the offline mode and just take an hour.
Cypher's one of those. Cypher, Viper,
Sova,
all the some of these agents require extracurricular practice that others don't, and it's needed to become better. And that's the difference between good ciphers and bad ciphers. They do that extra legwork.
Yeah, for sure. And I could see, spending an hour in offline might improve
dramatically.
Yeah, exactly.
I can take 1 or 2 with me.
Yep, that's the exact mindset you want to be going for. Either saving, but you don't have much to save, so you want to kill as many as you can. You're not looking to win the round, you're looking to kill as many as you can. So this is where you would start doing the cheesy stuff, maybe play for exit frags, not necessarily attack the bomb site.
Okay. Yeah, I get too aggressive in 1v5s and stuff, I think, on defense.
So this is good. I mean, this is good right here. I like this a lot.
Until I miss. So clearly if I don't potato there, I get the kill.
Yes, but if they peek this, where are your bullets going?
Yeah, that might be a little lower than head, right?
Yes. This is chest level.
Okay.
Every time. Right.
Okay.
So if we try and maybe go slow.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Low.
Just a little higher than your first shot. If you had a little quicker reaction, could have just easily been a headshot, and that's crosshair placement, right?
Yep. that's something that I've been trying to work on.
Perfect. Yeah, everyone needs to. Everyone does.
Yeah.
Flawless.
Y'all better keep up.
But one thing I tell everyone: don't autopilot your crosshair placement. Like if you have all the time in the world to line something up, like right here, you have perfect amount of time. Think. If they do peek, what do I shoot? Right?
Okay.
And then you'll find yourself being like, maybe this is actually a little too low, and then you'll adjust.
Okay. Yeah, I watched a YouTube video of tips, and this guy noticed that, you know, there's a lot of areas around the map where there's like straight lines that are correlated exactly with head level.
Yes.
Like, for example, right here, you see those round things on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the dots in the middle of them are straight head level, and that's actually helped me out a lot when it comes to determining, you know, like,
Yeah.
where should my crosshair be?
Yep. And when the longer you play, the more you'll pick those up and be like, okay, where is head level here? And then you'll line up with many things on the map. A good example, I have one of those spots too. It's on bind, on B site, and back hall, right? So if you're coming from CT, you know you're standing on those stairs and you're looking back hall.
Mm-hmm.
They peek that elbow all the time, right?
Oh yeah.
There's a spot on the door that all you have to do is put your crosshair right on the door, and it's perfect for like the swing out every time.
Yeah, just instant headshot.
And every little corner has stuff like that.
Yep.
And that just comes with playing a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, see like that half box right there. This line on that box right there.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, that little tip has helped me.
And it's all about active thinking with your crosshair, not autopilot.
Let's push them out.
Yeah, I never really played CS:GO, so all this
Yeah.
is kind of, you know, new to me.
Yep. Perfectly fine too. You put yourself in a situation to get traded, right?
Yeah.
Get the info, stay alive, solve.
Yep.
But, I mean, I'm not going to rag on every situation because you had a different mindset then.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
And we're going to see the pattern, so there's no use in, saying it over and over.
Yep.
Because to you, that's fine, right? So,
right.
But now, going into it with a different mentality, we will see...
Push this, you should be...
Maybe in future coaching sessions or different games, you'll catch yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A lot less.
Yeah, this is something that I can actively
Last player
direct
standing.
improvement.
Okay, and yeah, so here, look.
Right. Like you should be able to kill Cypher right there.
If anyone peeks this guy, where is he shooting? Right, That's like the belly button, with the chest.
Yeah.
Here, look at their gun. You see their barrel, right?
Yeah.
He's at the waist.
Directly to
Definitely, and that's something, you know, I'm not good enough to be like, dude, your crosshairs at their knees. Like,
No.
Nobody listens to me, so...
You don't want to say anything like that to your teammates, right? You can't change them. The only thing you can say is constructive things in a nice way, but sometimes even telling people constructive stuff tilts them.
People don't take criticism very well.
Exactly. Especially from people they think they're the same elo as, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I can't... People, like, my advice to other Immortal players, they'll be like, what do you know, right? We're the same rank. So you just want to be nice, you want to be supportive. Be like, oh, nice try, man. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You want to be like, oh, your crosshair was on their chest, that's why you died, idiot.
Yeah. Of course that's not going to get a
Even
good
if it's
response.
true, it's not going to make them play better.
Exactly.
It's not going to actually help them.
like, they're going to go out the next round and, like, lift the crosshair up a centimeter and ace everybody.
Exactly. All it's going to do is piss them off.
Yeah.
And maybe not have them buy you one round.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when people start flaming me, I get super like self-conscious and start playing so much worse.
Exactly.
Like, it's,
It only makes people worse. So you just be like, oh, nice
Yeah.
try, man. But to yourself,
Yeah.
you'd be like, what the fuck
yeah,
is he
there's
doing?
never a situation where toxicity is gonna breed like a
Exactly.
better player.
Exactly. So like when I duo queue or like if I'm playing with friends, like I'll watch some play and I'll hate every single thing about it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
die, I'll be like, nice try, man. In Discord,
Yeah.
I'm like, what
Yeah,
was he
exactly.
looking at?
Yeah, it's one thing if you're talking shit between
Yeah.
you and a friend, but
Yeah. It's normal to think those things, but it's not normal to
yeah, it's
say them,
actually
to tell them to people, right?
go
Just
like
thinking
full
about
Tyler
it.
one.
Exactly.
I really like this spot. Like, I try to do this at least once per match, which probably isn't the best
Hide in
thing,
that
but like,
corner.
yeah, hide in that corner, because like if you lull them into thinking you're in the other corner, they literally don't check it, and you can just like,
Right. So you don't want to fall into a pattern by always playing this side because you're
Yeah,
getting punished
yeah.
by getting walled off and you're losing so
Yeah.
much map control and they're already pre-aiming you. So what would make this spot 10 times better?
yeah, the Q, the
The
smoke.
smoke screen, right?
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, you put the smoke there, wait for them to hit the trap, and then just swing.
Oh yeah, exactly. And that's the difference between when you swing here,
Mhm.
you're looking at a firing line, or you're
Mhm.
just looking at a smoke screen that you know
Yeah.
is triggered.
Yeah,
right?
with somebody's silhouette because they hit your trap.
Exactly. Because this is a one and done spot. This is an eco spot, right? This is a gamble spot,
Yeah.
and it seems to you're playing a lot of these spots with full buys, right? Assault rifles,
Right.
armor, all that stuff.
Do
So
it.
this is a good flank.
I know exactly where you
Unlucky
are.
here that you get Cypher ulted. So they know exactly where you are. You have an indecision between walking and running right now. This is very common in players.
Mhm.
They don't know if it's still worth it to walk. And
Yeah, exactly.
and so they Cypher ulted you, right?
Yeah.
What's going on in their head? What do they make the call out?
They call that I'm going through spawn.
Exactly. One
And-
behind, one flanking.
Yeah,
Cypher
so they
flanking.
know where I am.
Exactly.
There's
So-
no point in
Mhm.
slow walking.
So now you can either continue with the flank and hope that you win the aim duels, or you change your position, go somewhere where they don't expect, group up with your team and play with them.
I'm not sure what I decided to do, but yeah, that was my mindset.
See, like right here, you don't need to be walking. They know where you are already. There's no element of surprise anymore.
Just watch Spike.
Right.
You have bomb on site, and you're putting yourself in a position to where even if they do rotate off A, you're 2v1, right?
Yeah.
Play with your teammates, play together, especially in an easy situation where you know that they have the bomb.
Yeah, that's been one of my biggest criticisms of like watching other players play too. Is they'll take like 3 loud steps and then start slow peeking,
Exactly.
and
It
it's
doesn't
like, dude,
make
they
sense.
know that you're there. Why? Like you're walking slow, you're making yourself an easier target. They know you're there.
Yep.
And then I do it myself, you know. So.
You are being stealth and running at the same time. You're contradicting yourself, right?
Yeah.
So here I'd be full sprint trying to help my Phoenix, either by going heaven or playing with him CT to get the trade frag or just shoot at the same target as him. Because right now it's a 2v2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make it a 2v2. Don't make it a 2v1
Okay.
and 2v1 again.
Yeah, and if I remember this correctly, that exact thing gets us both shit on. So,
Last player standing.
yeah, I should have been fast walking here.
Yep. Because if that time you spent walking could have been you helping your Phoenix. So instead of the 2v1 that just happened to him, you guys 2v1 one of them, right? The opposite could have happened.
Yep, and this right here is also an example of me panicking.
Yep.
This is me not taking the time to put my crosshair on his head and shoot. It's just fucking, I see him and I fucking start shooting.
Yep.
And I miss.
Be able to.
Yeah, it's just
Be able to.
and that comes with because you did hit. I'm pretty sure you hit him first.
Yeah, but it's just bad crosshair placement.
Exactly.
You know?
Imagine
Just panic.
if that first bullet was on his head.
Yep. And it's a 1v1 and we have a chance.
Exactly.
Cypher, just tell me where.
So necessarily crouch spraying isn't the worst thing in the world because it does help contain the spray. But
Okay.
you are pretty close to him, and when you do sit there crouched, you are an easy target. Easy headshot.
Okay, alright. That's something that I've been wondering too. I wanted to ask you about if crouch spraying is the way, or if I should get out of that habit.
The best thing you can do is get out of the habit. Don't make it a habit. Turn it into a weapon that you use as a mix-up.
Okay.
Have it in your arsenal. Don't completely get rid of it. But the only way you can achieve that is if at first you get rid of it completely, rely on it without it, and then bring it back so you'll know when to use it smartly. Right.
Okay. I think I kind of like subconsciously use it as a crutch to control my recoil a little bit more.
It's a very hard habit to. I even do it too. I have the same problem.
Yeah, I've got a lot of hours in Rust, and like you kind of have to crouch to shoot that, and it's just like ingrained in me.
Yeah, that goes there.
I need to work on.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Do you see kind of how you're getting into like routines and you're kind of your play is exploitable, right?
No, absolutely, yeah, and it happens to me, and
in the moment, I guess dude, my brain just like.
Yep.
It's just something I need to think about actively.
You've never played here.
Mm-hmm.
You've never played here. You've never played here, or on this box. Like, there's so many different options you have.
Yep.
1 second.
Yep,
I'm getting a phone call. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
So yeah, so many different options to keep your opponents guessing on where you could be and where you are, that you have to just think about.
Mixing it up isn't something that's hard to do either. I get so complacent, you know, and you're absolutely right, exploitable. Like, I'll see it happening to me in game. They're like you said before, they'll just shoot the trap every time, and I'm just like, well, I know where they are, so it did its job.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's...
You can do so much more just by, you know, being a little proactive. Yep, this is fine. I like this. He's dead. You can go back now.
Do I, though? That's the question.
Maybe you didn't see he die?
I think that... Were they calling A? I think I saw... Yeah, I saw them on A on the mini-map.
Spike planted.
Okay. This is fine.
This fucking wall.
Gotta break it.
Yeah, just break it.
Whip out your knife and break it. Because now, because why? You're gonna send all three through CT?
Exactly. Right? And if we don't break it, there's no element of surprise whatsoever.
Exactly. See, Sage breaks it. Good. But this is fine. You're walking in with your Phoenix. You're playing together. That's good. It's just a little unlucky. They double swing on you. Very hard situation to deal with.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I mean, situation like that too. Maybe if I have better aim, I get the one headshot.
Maybe.
We trade.
One enemy remaining.
But that's a very difficult situation. That was very well coordinated. Sure. It probably was on accident from the enemy team.
Yeah.
But those double swings are deadly, and you know, those double swings are very common in high elo because they actually communicate it.
Exactly.
That situation, they'll be like, okay, swing on 3. 1, 2, 3, and they'll do it, right?
Not hard to coordinate something.
Exactly, but it's
very,
so strong.
very effective.
So strong. Do you know Hiko?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he and his Counter-Strike buddies, they had a system of double swinging everything. One person says ping when they're ready, and the other says pong. And when they say pong, they both swing.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
It's very strong. So if you do play in like coordinated setting or with friends and then you want to practice it, and there's many situations where you could, like double swing mid, right? You call out ping, and the second your friend calls out pong, you both peek at the same time. Super effective.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Not something you can really expect with, you know, randoms and low elo people.
Yeah,
but I just
exactly.
like, you know, talking about stuff like that and putting.
Yeah,
it
no,
in
that's great.
Sure.
Little
Be
tricks that are
distracted
so easy to implement that
Exactly.
are incredibly
Yep.
effective.
And with my friends are like silver, iron, bronze, gold. Like they haven't played Counter Strike, but they love Valorant. They can understand the concept of ping pong. So
Oh yeah,
easily.
for sure. It's
Like,
so easy.
Yeah, and it works out really well. Maybe one of you will die, but you're at least there getting the trade frag.
Yeah, for sure.
Goes here. Wow, this is a nice spot.
I mean, in a like in a 2v2 like that, a trade probably isn't too bad for the defense, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the best you're gonna get, right?
Hmm.
It's the only thing you can do because when they plant the bomb, you are no longer on defense,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because you are
Yeah, it
attacking
does,
the
yeah.
bomb site now,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
so those trades are good.
Okay. Yep.
So when you're on offense and you plant the bomb, you are now on defense. And what is the principles of defense?
The principles of defense: don't slow them down and wait for rotate.
Exactly.
Don't let them.
Stay alive.
Yeah,
Stall.
stay alive.
Gain
yeah.
info. Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and the reason why stalling gaining info is so good is because this timer is against the offenders always.
Mhm.
Because if it reaches 0, you win as defense. Right.
True.
When you plant the bomb, the timer now becomes the bomb timer and is against the people attacking the bomb. So the roles reverse when the bomb is planted. And but the same principles apply.
Yeah, I never really thought it like that. Like, the attacking team is against the defense and the clock.
Yes, exactly. So, let's go.
My eyes are down.
So you hear them.
Nowhere to run!
So ball in the garage.
So they're coming up. Let's see how your one and done squad does. Got some good help from your Sage because of your early call out. So this is good.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she walls this. Yeah.
Perfectly fine, right? Perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, it still works out. I think. She actually peeks me there.
Not bad. Okay, why did she peek you?
Cause that's the only way that she could have peeked, cause of that wall.
Exactly. How many
Yeah.
times has she done this wall attacking?
Yeah, I think this is the third time.
Every single time, right?
Yeah, true.
So, and this could be exploitable. Like, you know that they're going to wall that, so don't play on that side.
Right, yeah.
Or, there's many different things, right? Or, like, you know they wall it off, and they just run straight to site, so you can put a trap back here.
Yep.
You can put a trap back here, or something, right? Because that's their only way to site.
Yeah, I keep thinking about countering what they're doing.
So this right here is the best case scenario in a one and done spot. Best case. But out of all of your one and done spots, this game, how many times has this happened? Right?
Yeah, not many, yeah.
More times than not, you are getting just one frag and getting traded.
Right.
So this can happen, but use it as a mix-up, right? Like, you play the spot once or twice a game, max.
Exactly. That's usually what I do with that.
Exactly.
That right
Don't
there,
rely
yeah.
on it. Use it as a mix-up.
Yeah, like, for sure, like the cooldown thing you said, like...
Exactly.
After that, yeah, I'm not going back to that spot for a while.
Think of everything on cooldowns.
One enemy remaining.
You fought well.
Yeah, I need to actively
This
think
goes
about
here.
switching up my spots.
Don't be exploit. Yep. It's a broken record, right? You're doing the same thing every round.
Yeah. It's like Groundhog Day.
And instead of here now, you're back where?
Yeah, I'm back in my home.
Right? And what's gonna happen? Wall.
Yeah, for sure.
And the thing, this isn't even like seaside specific haven. This will happen to you every single map, every single bomb site,
Yeah.
whatever you're holding, because
Definitely.
this is the line of thinking that
Yep,
goes
I
through
do
your head.
the same thing. I do. If this was a different
Exactly.
map, we'd be talking about the same exact thing
Yeah.
right now.
This is a pretty early rotate. Because why?
I guess we don't see the other two, do we?
You
Wait, we
see-
know where Sage is, right?
Well, before here. What do you know?
Right now we know what, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe Breach knows something. Maybe he calmed it. I
Yeah.
don't know. But
See,
maybe-
see, this right here is me getting too comfortable, thinking that like my traps, my camera are
Yep.
like as good as me actually being there.
The only reason those traps and those smoke screens are good is because the Cypher is always there to follow up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're not good by themselves. They're good because if they're caught in your web, you eat them, right? You're a spider, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's like I might even have said it right here. Like if somebody's like, we have nobody on C, I might be like, my trap's my camera over there. It's
Exactly. Think of your traps as a unloaded gun, and
Yeah.
you are the bullets.
fine. Okay. Yep.
It's an empty shell right here. This bomb site.
Yes. Yeah.
And the best you can do is gather information there and not utilize that information properly.
Mhm.
So
now we know Sage is.
yeah,
Hey.
you wanna avoid like cause they're not even here. They're not even here.
Mhm.
Right? There's no threat to A. How many times have you ran up long or ran up short, it'd go poorly, and then you just retake the whole map?
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
And now you're like, oh shit, you have to run all the way back to C.
Yeah, it's not a hard rotation to go from like the
Exactly.
top of like going
Exactly.
A to the like garage.
If they're up short or here, maybe I could see the early rotate. But it's not up to you to early rotate, right? It's the closest person. So you have 2A, 2B, 1C, right?
Okay.
Or one garage. Usually it's 1A, 2B, 1 garage, 1C.
Yeah.
So it's not your job to do this. Think of it as a process of the closest person rotates, garage rotates to B,
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I go
rotate to garage.
exactly.
You work the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are saying, fuck my B players, fuck my garage
Yep.
players.
Yep.
I'm the early rotator.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
it's B's job to help them. And now it's up to you and garage player to hold this.
Okay. Yep.
You will not kill my allies.
Found you.
See? Garage.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
It's
they were
happening.
Oh.
And now you're in a bad position to where even if they trigger all of your traps, nothing, they won't get
Yeah.
punished.
Of course you still need me.
Pretty sure that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Camera taken
And this
out.
will happen every single time.
It's happened so many times.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Alright, so let's think about immediate danger. Immediate threats.
Mm-hmm.
Where can you die from?
Garage.
Garage, okay. I know,
Yeah.
hindsight 2020, yes. But
Yeah,
where
yeah.
can you not die from?
Yeah, where Jet is.
Here
Yep.
and here.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta
The
be
only-
constantly thinking about where they possibly could be, where could you die from, right?
Yeah,
30
for sure.
seconds.
That would have been.
What do you think about Jet's play right here?
I don't know. I think that she ults and she just runs in there, doesn't use any of her dashes or anything.
Okay.
So
why
she's kind of exposed.
Well, let's say you don't know he's in garage. Is it a 4v2?
No, it's a 3.5 v2 pretty much, I guess.
Think about from the Jets' perspective. What is it?
Yeah.
It's a 2v1. Right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Because you guys
there's
are
nobody
here.
with her.
You're
There's nobody
here.
with her.
Your 4v2 advantage is nothing to that Jet right now. Now, I'm not saying, tell your teammates to, be better, but I'm saying if you are in this position, or I can make an example out of Jet, that you want to use your numbers together to make them feel that 4v2.
Right.
Don't give them the 2v1, 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 2v1.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
No point in turning a 4v2 into like 4 1v1.
Exactly. That's exactly what you want to avoid every time. Now, could you have said something to the Jet and be like, hey, back off, wait for me, Jet, let's play together, right? You could.
Yeah, I could have.
If they don't listen, they don't listen, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah, but at least try.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Spike
So yeah, immediate threat, right? Somewhere they can actually be. Blind faith into hoping that they're not there.
Garage,
Little
top.
unlucky there. Make the fast
One
call.
enemy
That's good.
remaining.
He was in garage before. Nice.
Oh yeah, she got the ace. I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
that's good. Oh, I'm getting another phone call. 1 sec. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Round in the half.
No point saving.
I need
Spend
this.
it all.
My thanks.
Gonna hold middle really quick.
Let's talk about another thing. How many times have you ulted this game?
Probably none so far.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, you don't want to save your ults for the perfect opportunity. Because how many... Okay, let's list all the ways you can get ult orbs. By collecting them, by killing people, by dying, by defusing or planting. Right?
Yeah, it's a lot of ways.
All of those ult orbs, after you have your ult, are going to waste.
Right.
And you could have probably used your ult maybe 2 or 3 times by now. But instead, you wait for the perfect situation, and it never arises, right? You might use it on this last round at the half, but we'll see,
I think that as Cypher, if I do what you're telling me to do, and I play a little bit more passive on defense, I'll have a lot more opportunities to actually use my ult instead of just trading my life.
Yep, exactly.
And then never getting that chance to.
Very true.
Yes, this should do.
Look, does this round look familiar?
I need a drop.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
I missed them. I fucking missed them, guys. I'm sorry.
They're going straight up B.
It's a good flank
Okay,
right
this
here.
is good flank. I like it a lot.
It's a good flank right here.
Indecisive.
Exactly. Those steps. I was just like, fuck it. Should I just barrel in there and go for it? And then, yeah, indecisive.
Right. Either you... I'm not saying one or the other is better. I'm saying choose one and go through with it, right?
Not necessarily better, but it is one or the other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't do both.
Yeah.
Eagle-eyed. I know exactly.
Yeah, taking your time a little on your shots, not getting in that panic mode of crouch spraying, right? The guy was planting, you could easily line up the headshot,
Yeah, yep.
Just playing a tiny bit more cool, calm, collected, and that comes over time and being comfortable with the guns.
Exactly. Comfortable and confident.
Exactly.
Dude, I've found that when one of my teammates drops and like it's a 4v5 and I don't care anymore and I'm just loose and like you know not like gripping the fucking mouse as hard as I can, like I can hit headshots like crazy and I'm just a better player when I don't care.
Exactly.
Cage triggered.
Whoa! It happened.
I used one.
Whoa! What is this?
I think this is the first time that I fucking used one of these things in this game.
What is this?
That to me is a repositioning smoke. That was my mindset.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I love it. You used it. You used the ability.
Yeah.
But what do you still...
You know something? This game is a little bit of an anomaly because I do use these things more than I used to
I believe it, sure. But you probably don't use it as much as you should.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. But this is like for sure a low usage game of this thing.
Spike planted.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go, guys.
Spike planted.
Another, I could have lined up the headshot better right there.
So,
remaining.
You see how you're swinging your crosshair like this? If he is here...
I'm shooting his feet.
Oh wait, that was the last guy.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know that at the time.
But you're playing as if it wasn't. So, if he is actually there, or if he does swing, you're not going to kill him.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot his knees.
Let's go, guys.
And if you're not ready to... If your crosshair isn't ready, don't peek something.
Okay.
So, obviously, when you're learning this and you're a newer player, it's hard to have the best crosshair placement all the time. But if you're not ready... If your crosshair isn't ready for this, stop moving. Stop peeking. Okay. Take it a little slower to fix your crosshair.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, this is a situation right here. It's just like brain off.
Yep,
like
autopilot.
Yeah.
Big killer to many people.
Oh yeah. It's gotten me killed many times.
Yep.
What do you guys want to do?
And then this is the reason why people get into ruts. They into lulls. They think they are plateaued at whatever rank they are, is because they're constantly doing the same thing. They have one way of playing, and they keep grinding out games doing the same thing over and over and over.
Mm-hmm. You're 100% right.
They are not actively thinking. They are not actively changing. They are not dynamic players to the situation.
Dude, I feel like every single time I've leveled up, I'm like, well, this is my peak. There's no way that I can get higher than this.
Right?
Like Silver 2, I'm not that good. Like I deserve like bronze.
But if you just constantly keep thinking about everything you're doing, you're going to be constantly improving, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are doing the same thing over and over for 1,000 games, you're going to be at that level of those plays because you're doing the same thing. You're not getting better.
Yeah.
So why should your rank get better if your plays are the same? If your plays aren't getting better too.
Go through garage, and if we can,
100%. There's like a saying that goes along with that. I forget what it is, but it's about like useless practice isn't gonna.
Exactly right.
It's not gonna help.
Just rush up beast there.
Use my sage wall
and use sage wall.
Okay, so Cypher should never be the first one in. I'm pretty sure you're not here, but on attack, Cypher has a couple things he needs to do, right? Watch flank, get info from other places which you are not.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think going into this round, I don't know what I was thinking because usually I'll put a trap on a flank. Like I'll trap my flanks.
Yeah. Okay.
And I usually lurk. I think that I wasn't taking this pistol round as seriously as I needed to be at this point.
Okay, and that's not a problem. It's just as long as you're aware, right? Then it's not really a problem.
Yeah, I understand that like Cypher is supposed to be lurking for the most part, and not the entry fragger for sure.
Good.
Are you kidding me, Shorty first?
So here's another indecisive thing. Why walk?
Yeah.
They know exactly where you are. They know exactly where you are, right?
Yep.
So this is good.
Again, crosshair placement could have saved
Crosshair
me
placement, yeah, that is actually not what I'm worried about in this particular spot. Because it's okay. The crosshair placement is okay. What do you think got you killed?
Probably being right next to that Phoenix and lining up that easy, maybe?
Your movement.
Okay, yeah. Standing still?
Think about when you start shooting the Omen. Look at your position. Just only think about your position this whole time.
Same spot the
Same
entire
spot.
time? Yeah.
You can be very let me think of the right phrasing for this. You can move a lot with pistols. You have a free range of movement to do a lot of different things, right? You can move between each shot.
Mhm.
So your movement is just as much important as shooting them in the head. I say
Okay.
this. I harp on this a lot in my practice range.
Yeah, I
Focus
watched
session,
that video,
right?
yeah.
Not getting
Um,
headshotted is just as important as headshotting someone.
Right, counter strafing is something that I need to
Exactly.
work on, for sure.
And you don't even have to like really counter strafe here. When you're rushing somewhere, time is against you. So you want to get to C as fast as possible, and that will inherently make you move. So that helps you not getting killed. So here you're clogging up the lane. You're staying like right in front of the door, so your breach can't even go until you die. So you need to be a fluid movement towards the bomb site. It gets you in there. It makes your teammates follow you. It promotes good movement because you're not standing still getting headshotted. And so stuff like that. Just
He's
think
gonna
about
left right
movement
out the door.
sometimes in pistol round. Pistol round movement, very important.
Okay.
On there.
That's good.
Oh, this.
So this is good. Trap up the
guy,
flanks.
man.
This is good. I like this. I like this.
I got a flash.
Breach should be the one flashing, but
Oh, I forgot about that. That was such a good TP by that Omen. That was a good TP.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Why
Dude,
else is he
the
smoking
The
this?
Omen aggressive teleport is never in the back of my mind.
Right.
Like, I'm never thinking, like, this guy just came in behind me. And the sound cue for it isn't...
yeah.
It's not definitive enough.
But
Like,
what
Got a flash.
what could, like, looking at this play again, I know hindsight's 20/20, but
Mhm.
why is he smoking this?
yeah, exactly.
You think he just missed his smoke for a garage?
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
He didn't
for
just
sure.
miss his garage smoke. He's doing something cheesy.
Yeah, for sure. And I maybe I just need to play a couple games of Omen to kind of like get those sound cues because I never recognize it.
Yeah, it can be tricky. It can be tricky.
And even so, though, like honestly, even if I heard it and recognized it, would I really thought that he was going behind us? Like,
Yeah.
Last
he did shit on us though.
Yeah,
For
not
sure.
too worried about it. But usually when you see smokes from Omen that don't make sense, they're for a reason, right?
That's a really good rule of thumb. Definitely.
You have to entertain the possibility of him doing something super sneaky,
Mhm.
because that's what all Omen players do. Especially
It's never in the back of my mind.
exactly. Yeah.
Like he could probably do. I mean, I would have caught on to it eventually, but like 10 out of 10 times, like I'm fucking. He's
Because
killing me.
they have to meticulously place their smoke somewhere, right?
Yeah.
How are you gonna miss the garage smoke like that?
Exactly.
Makes no sense.
That's very true.
You fucking kid.
Like when you see a smoke, you're like, they placed this smoke here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this
it's
smoke
not like
here?
a misplaced.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why is the smoke here?
Wait.
What is his purpose?
Healing you.
Headshot.
That's fine.
Healing you.
So this is the thing about having your crosshair ready before your body is ready.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
other way around.
He could have just.
Right.
Well, right there, I guess if he's a good shot, I'm dead, right?
Sometimes that's kind of a difficult shot to hit. I wouldn't expect anyone to hit it. But since you are slow walking, it is easier for him to hit it. So here, you know he's here, right? Make your crosshair good, fix it, then take the corner. Play a little bit slower just to get your crosshair in the right place. Because you shoot him like 5 times before the recoil saves the day and shoots him in the head, right?
Yeah.
Your first shot could have been a 140 damage headshot.
Yeah, very true. And then you just 2-tap
Exactly.
real quick.
And you weren't in any immediate danger. You had all the time in the world to think about your crosshair placement, and then peek it safely.
Yep.
And
And
ready.
that goes right there with like me panicking, like
Exactly.
just instead of
enemy
taking
remaining.
the time to think, like my crosshair's on the
Yep.
head, now shoot. It's like there he is, fucking.
Yeah, peek. Maybe I can get this
Yeah.
kill. Open up A, right? So
Yeah.
so you just have okay. Step 1, find out where they are, right? Okay, I know where they are. Get my crosshair ready. Peek, right? Flowchart.
I have retrieved the spike.
Free out!
Where you want to go
Take
with?
it play
Just
together.
run C really quick.
Is Breach on
Together.
A side?
I think this was a really bad play for me to not go with that breach right there.
Perfect. As long as you know, right? Because how many players are alive on your team and how many are there?
Yeah,
on them?
exactly. Why make a 1v1v1 when it could?
Why make 2 1v1s?
Yeah, exactly.
Use your numbers against them. Play together. Get that trade frag.
Let's go trade this guy together.
Good.
Hang on, see.
Good. You're being pretty cautious about it. Breach could die right here, and you're just in the worst situation, right?
Right. I think my mindset right here was trying to plant for long.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I just go down here. But I'm completely disregarding my teammate, which is something that I shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah. See, you're playing as if it's a 1v1 right now. I don't
Yes.
necessarily disagree with the fact that you're planning for long and playing the bomb. This is very good. I do this all the time, but you are basically condemning your teammate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either you plan for long and tell Breach to come with you. It's like, play the bomb with me long, right? Or doing something like that. Or just play with him to get the trade frag.
Last player
Right? So it's like you didn't even have a breach at all.
standing.
Yep.
This
Going
whole
on to
time.
play it now.
CT.
And this is entirely on me right here.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I could have played this differently.
Even though this is the correct play, a good play that you do by yourself is bad. A bad play that you do with everyone is the best, right?
Yeah. Yep.
The best option, not necessarily the best thing you
Yeah.
can do.
If
but
I'm there with that breach right now, like
Trade
chances
frag.
are,
That's it.
yeah, chances are round over we win.
Exactly.
And
or if
then
it was
it's,
long with you, which would be safer, then that just secures it.
yeah, and like an 8-7 game sounds a lot better than a 9-6 game.
Yeah.
For sure. Right here, I just fanned. Yep.
Okay.
That. This
What
is
does
another
this
bad
tell you?
habit.
What does this tell you?
This to me tells me that I should have been tapping or bursting instead of like what goes on with me. This is panic. This is me panicking.
Okay.
And then just being like, "Fuck it, RNG, take the wheel."
Okay.
Like,
Now, what does this right here, this picture, tell you?
That breach is right at the spike,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
He knows where I am.
Okay. What else does this tell you? What is he not doing?
Oh, he's not defusing.
He's not defusing.
Yeah.
What is your win condition?
My win condition
Yeah.
is him not defusing or me killing him.
Correct. Now, how can you make that situation advantageous, right?
I think maybe I could have eaten that stun, right?
Correct.
You think that would have been just eaten the stun, played the pocket, and just waited for him to start defusing again?
Correct. If he uses a stun, that means he's not defusing. If he's not defusing, why peek?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, then again, you could have killed him right here. That's fine, but
it was putting myself into a situation I
Exactly.
didn't need to be in.
Exactly.
And this round, actually, now I'm watching it, this round is probably like a definitive moment for this entire game. This swung the momentum really bad.
Yep, and you didn't even have to. This is like you're probably thinking, "Oh, my aim sucks. This is why I lost." No, it's because of you put yourself in a position to where you are taking a 1v1 aim duel for no reason.
Yes. So
he doesn't necessarily know 100% sure where you are. This is just a guess from him.
Right.
And it's a good guess because you're obviously there because you could either be in this cubby or right here. Either or. So
right.
he's just guessing. But if you hide in the cubby, you eat that stun. Sure, you wait for it to go off. He'll maybe get halfway. Then you peek after you hear the redifuse. See if he's actually defusing or not. If he's not defusing, you hide again. You do everything in your power to not take that aim duel. And
I didn't even bother to use my camera either. Like, it's right there. There's no reason that I couldn't have. Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't even notice that. Right? You could have watched everything happen.
Yeah, for sure.
You just played a little too quick. Whenever you hear the bomb defuse, it's not ever an instant defuse, right? There's a long time for it to defuse. So you have a lot of time to play with. You could have safely eaten that whole stun and then re-peeked after you were thing and maybe catch him defusing.
Yep.
When you do plays like this and you play the bomb, right?
Yeah.
Don't go for that 1v1. Do everything in your power to not do 1v1. I can make a compilation montage of me not shooting a single bullet in situations like these and winning. Because I stayed alive.
They're in their own head.
Exactly.
Like, the mental game.
Or like you do something like right here, you start shooting, right? Or you just start spamming the wall, like scare them, or something like that, and then you hide again, and you're like, oh shit, and then you hear the bomb defuse, you just start shooting bullets again. You just freak them out, right? And get them off the bomb, and then you'll hear them redefuse again, and then you just like jiggle in and out, peek, making yourself you're playing so like cat and mouse, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like in this situation, I had a good advantage and I gave it up.
Yep.
By peeking when it wasn't necessary.
Yeah, playing too fast.
I had every resource to win this round.
Exactly. Yep. Spray was just a little unlucky. You did 105 to him. I would right now be like, I did 105 to him, Breach, you fucking suck. You didn't even do 50 damage or something,
Yeah.
Maybe he would have done 50 damage and you would have finished it if you guys played together.
Yeah, exactly.
So
for sure. A lot of things could have happened differently that game, and a lot of it fell onto my shoulders, for sure.
It's not necessarily that you have lost the game for your team, but you are the only thing you can change.
Right, and I'm 1/5 of
exactly.
It's if there's so many games where if I understand, like if I played differently, I could have been the deciding factor.
Yep.
And turn a loss into a win.
You can't change your teammates, so the only thing you can work on is yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Round just dead, so this can take C.
This round.
If he peeks?
Yeah, I'm shooting him in the...
You are giving him extra belt loops, right? Belt holes.
Yep, 100%.
Straight out to get...
Cypher's on
Yeah,
C.
I don't know why I was aiming at the ground. Oh, it's for that swing. Yeah, not smart.
Yeah, but see? Right now, the immediate threat is him popping up right in front of your face.
Yep.
If you do that swing, it is good to pre-aim it, right?
For that.
But get your crosshair ready. Swing.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. And also, like, the only place that swing would have worked is if he was over by the orb, and even that, it was
One
still
enemy
low. Like, if
remaining.
he's halfway up the ramp, I'm
Exactly.
still shooting him in the kneecaps.
Exactly. So it's good you see this. Look at the situation, right? So the flank isn't too bad.
Double.
Remaining.
Indecisive, right?
Right, yep.
Run, stomp, walk.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, dude, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I didn't even realize that I do that so much.
Right? You have to either run the whole time or walk the whole time.
Like, why? Like, now I'm slow walking. I'm just a sitting duck. He knows exactly where I am.
He knows exactly where you are because you stomp at B.
Yep, and I'm just a slow target.
Yep, and here's the thing. Here's another thing. Where's your teammate? Is this actually a 2v1?
Nah, yeah, it's the 1v1v1.
Yep. 1v1? 1v1. Because, not necessarily saying this flank is bad, but for this flank to be effective, what makes the best flank? They don't know where you are. They don't know you're flanking, right?
Yup, and you just pop them in the back of the head.
Exactly. But you running has given up your element of surprise.
Yeah.
So playing with your teammate Sage, you might have to duel him here if anything, but honestly, you had such a good flank going that just being a little bit more patient and walking the whole time would have guaranteed this round.
You know, exactly. If I'm walking that whole time, he's got his back turned to me right there where my crosshair is.
Exactly. But he hears you stomping, and look, right? He's
Yeah.
staring at right in the head.
Yeah, he knows it. Yeah.
Your flank was sullied by your footsteps.
Last player
Now you
standing.
put your Sage in a position to win a 1v1.
Oh. It's no health, too.
Oh, she fucked up that wall. I don't remember what happens here.
It's good. Good
Nice.
play. Love it.
Fools get.
But see, like, it's a nail biter for no reason.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. This game should be 8-8 right now at
Yeah,
least.
exactly. What's with this Ares buy? Is everyone broke? I didn't see.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think
This is fine.
What do you think about the Ares now? Like,
I like
is
it.
it good?
Yeah, I like it. I'm a Spectre. Like, if I have to choose the two, I'm Spectre over Ares. I put so much weight into the Spectre. I like it so much. I think it's such a good gun. That
I think the Spectre's good
Yep,
too.
and like even when you win second round and you can't afford the Phantom or the Vandal, and you are up against Phantom and Vandals, the Spectre can still hold its own very easily.
Yeah,
I love it.
I can agree.
Love
with
it,
that. I've had
love
luck
it.
with the Ares since they
A lot of people have. I think it's just a preference, and different situations for different times require both guns and what you're watching. Right?
Okay.
So
Right.
And it's preference. It's what you feel. They're both the same amount of money. So if you're finding success in the Ares, maybe you can, because they did buff it and it is pretty decent now. I see lots of people use it. I have more practice with the Spectre. I'm more comfortable with it, so that's what I use.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh! Dead.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Why do you rule it out that they can't be there, right?
I know.
Clear it with your gun, make sure it's safe,
100%.
and then do stuff like this.
Dude, you know something? I think that at this point in the game, I was really in my own head, and I was kind of like giving up on myself.
Yeah,
like,
it happens. Having a strong mental is very important to climbing games like this.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure my mindset right now is like I'm bad and carry me, team.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally a walking ward.
Yeah, it can get like that sometimes. Also, you have $1,000 left.
Yeah. Wasn't this the Eco Buy Ares round? Okay, so you think that like it would have been worth it to buy heavy instead of light and like save the money?
Absolutely. Well,
okay.
Why are you saving money here?
My mindset is because then I'm gonna have more money for next round when the whole team can. But they all full ball too. Yeah,
See?
I don't know. I guess I was just.
You guys are you're spending all of your money to do your best to win the round.
Okay.
This is what a force buy looks like. This guy's buying a bulldog, spending all of his money. This looks good. This is what you want.
Okay.
When your teammates spend all their money, you spend all your money.
Okay.
Regardless what you can buy, right? Even if you had $1,500 right here and they all have guns, you buy ghost armor, right? You're with the boys, because when you buy heavy armor and you have just like a ghost, or if someone dies, or if you kill someone, boom. Now you have Phantom Vandal with heavy shields. You're ready.
Full armor. Okay.
So it's better than you think, even just buying like a pistol and heavy armor when you're in these force buy situations.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. My mindset is like, one more bullet for an extra 600?
No. Heavy shields all the time, right?
Okay. All right.
So yeah, dead. Pushing short A by yourself, no one can trade you. So it's pretty risky.
Okay.
So you want to play in pairs always on offense. Remember I said how important trading frags on offense is?
Okay.
No one can
so
trade your frag.
you think like even like as a Cypher lingering like a 4-1 type thing,
Well, you're not lingering.
Oh yeah, true. I'm pushing.
Jet is.
Yeah. All right.
This should be you.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you are pushing with your team, make sure you're pushing it with someone.
Okay.
Or like have someone to trade your frags. Like pushing with your team long here as 4 is better than going short A by yourself so they can't trade you.
Okay.
You're going to have to, after taking the site as 4, you're going to have to clear short, and that's important. But no one can trade you right here if this does happen. You say, hey, someone come with me short, or you call the strat, 2A, 2 long. I mean, 2 short, 2 long.
Okay.
Play for picks, get trade frags. And if you see yourself in a position where you can't get trade fragged, go with your team.
Yep. Makes sense.
Dead.
Right here. Yep. Someone in that corner. I think it actually
Oh,
happens. It fucking happens.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
See, it's assessing immediate threats versus potential threats.
Okay.
So when you
I usually check that corner, man, every time.
I believe you. But this is very popular, and it's not even this situation right here. It's always assessing immediate threat. This corner right here, and also the close corner right here. These are immediate threats.
I got lazy and I paid for it.
You look at potential threats, which is heaven, close sight, or this corner right here.
That corner.
But breach is looking, so that's all right. Or just sight.
True. Awareness right here would have told me that probably nobody on site, or they're looking at the breach, or whoever the hell that is.
So potential threats always second. This is always first.
Yeah, I suppose we know nobody is probably in heaven because breach will be getting hit.
Exactly.
Nobody's in the close corner where I go to peek because breach will be getting shot.
Exactly.
So where else could he be?
Potential versus immediate.
Hey, short.
Now you gave this guy a gun, and he's still a little rat inside short, being a thorn in your team's side. Have we used ult once this game?
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
I'm never giving myself really much opportunity to use it because I just die so soon.
Exactly.
Enemy spotted.
Come on, let's go.
So that was good. That was a good pre-aim. That was a good crosshair placement. I liked it a lot. Following your Phoenix in. This is good. Smoke one side. Love it. Good play. This is good.
That wall actually ends up not being good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She should have walled off the whole doorway.
Yep.
Flank.
You can't change.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, he's gonna come through mid.
Like, I'm pretty sure this wall completely screws me over here.
So the thing is that a lot of people mistake, right? So if you're Brimstone, right, and your Brimstone smokes C, and like you guys are taking C like this, you guys are taking control of this area, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But what about this?
Yep.
What about the rest of the bomb site?
Yep.
So, smokes or walls cutting off at the neck, the root of the problems.
Right.
Get the whole thing. The same thing happens with
exactly.
B. Instead of walling off this and smoking this, smoke the necks. Get control of the rest of the bomb site.
Yeah.
Because you guys are giving them this free passage
exactly.
back here to just wreck you guys.
This wall in particular, I think I was super frustrated about because then they have cover to move into the site. Like, why not just put it in the doorway?
But you essentially did the same thing with this smoke right here.
Yeah, true.
You created this wall for them to go back. If you threw this further into the neck, you would have had site control.
Right. In that situation, like, that was my intention to wall off that doorway. I think I just misplaced the smoke.
Yeah, just as long as you understand the ideology between
absolutely. Yeah. You're helping out the other team, like.
Enemy spotted.
Off your feet!
Caught one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that wall ends up getting me killed, but it definitely didn't help me very much.
You guys are in really bad positions.
You will not kill my last
player standing.
Yeah.
You will not.
Yeah, maybe you just weren't like aware that both your teammates right there just died.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
no,
so.
I should have been though. Maybe the move would have been to throw a smoke in that front doorway and reposition.
Yeah, possible, definitely possible. But like, you could have put a camera way earlier to see everything coming in.
I don't use my camera enough on offense. Yeah. Definitely not.
You will not kill my
Yeah, they call it
player standing.
Too like unlucky.
Find in that corner. Through it.
Oh! Hate to see that.
Yeah, I threw that.
Right now, I'm definitely in my own head.
Oh yeah. So they're forcing right here.
Yeah.
Not the worst force in the world, honestly. It's not the worst. So what? Before I don't know what happens. What do you think you should do right here?
I don't know what I should do, but I think what I do is click I'm saving and then buy my abilities and fucking hope they kill somebody so I can pick up a gun.
What do you think you should do right now?
Maybe I should have bought heavy shields and a ghost.
Heavy shields and whatever you can, right?
Yeah. Heavy
buy as a team,
maybe.
Buy as a team, save as a team. Correct. Right.
We go.
I thought I heard like see the.
You can't do a half save, half buy. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Because next round, let's say you can buy next round.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't. So your buy is useless.
So yeah, I have to save 2 rounds in a row.
Buy heavy shields, buy a pistol, follow your teammates around. Maybe you'll pick up a gun.
Yep.
It's either you buy as a team or save as a team. Or you know, there's an in between of a half buy. So let's say everyone has 3,500.
Yeah.
You can't
just
buy
go, like Spectre light shield or something.
Stinger armor, Spectre light shield. As long as you have enough to buy next round, you spend what you can this round. Half buy. So that's the in between. But yeah, this is good.
That's bad crosshair placement right there.
Yeah, but I mean, right now you have a classic, so
yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna really kill anyone.
Yeah, I think right now I'm just going in like suicide, like
but see,
for info.
This is good, right?
Enemy spotted.
Why is this good? If let's pretend this is an eco round, right?
Right.
You are doing something sneaky. You are taking risks. You are gambling. You are doing these little hidden sneaky plays where with an assault rifle and armor, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
But with a pistol, let's say you had a shorty or something, right? Or a ghost.
Yeah, she's
that
dead.
That person's dead.
Right? Like, yeah.
Right? You did 104 with the classic. Imagine if you had heavy shields and a good pistol.
Yeah, heavy shield sheriff, like,
Boom,
and then we're in a great position.
Great position. You killed their sage, right?
Yeah.
Huge.
Kill their sage, then it's a 4v3 with me clear.
Exactly. Good. It was a good play, but you know it was poisoned at the roots because of your.
Right. Yeah. Because of the classic and me. Yeah. Me trying so hard to like economy.
Yeah,
like have
exactly.
good economy.
Head up right here.
Like I said, a good play you do by yourself is bad.
Right. Yep.
The play probably was to save there, since two people had no money at all. But it's not going to happen because you can't force your teammates to do something.
Yeah. No. But also, like, I could have communicated and been like, "Yo, guys."
Exactly. There's many things you could have done. Join them with the force buy and say, "Okay, we're all on the same page, regardless if I think is the wrong page or not. We're on it."
Right. I don't know why I put my crosshair on the ground.
Dude. Whenever you watch yourself play, this stuff becomes so apparent, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever a sage walls, especially here on mid, what is your immediate threat?
On top of the wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yep. I've been killed by that so many times. Like, what am I looking at right now? Like, what am I hoping is gonna happen?
What else could you look at other than on top of the wall, right?
Yeah.
You're thinking, oh, I think it's walled off, whatever, see you later. No, can't do anything.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. And you have the bomb.
I know, and I'm alone.
Imagine if they did peek and boom, bomb dead.
Yeah.
You guys are doing this great push in garage.
Mm-hmm.
But you can ruin it all just because of your bomb placement.
Exactly. And I don't know why I even took the bomb.
Yeah. But
I don't think Cypher is like a good agent to be carrying the bomb.
She always off B. Careful, they're gonna come from the garage window.
You could be planting right now.
I know. I should be with them. I don't know what I was doing right here. Yeah,
it's a 3v3, but is it really?
Yeah, I know. Yep. Why am I here? What am I doing?
With the group.
Yep, they call you out for it too. And
oh, for sure. I was right. No, they're right.
Woo! Why'd you get this kill?
Because he wasn't fucking looking. What was he doing?
Why wasn't he looking?
Come with the group.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah, you did make a lot of noise. He should have heard you easily. Yeah. But, anyways, so.
Oh, I'm slow walking at that time though.
Yeah, but he could have heard you from garage because you threw the smoke screen and you stopped.
And I shot the wall.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
This is good crosshair placement though. I mean, a little low, obviously, but this is good. And he just walks right into your crosshair.
He does, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with aim, right? That's not even aiming.
Yep, exactly.
Crosshair placement and reaction time. You shoot when he's in your crosshair. So this is how important good crosshair placement is, and people just think their raw aim is just so bad, but 80% of aiming actually comes from good crosshair placement and then walking into it.
I know. I watch pros, and like half the time they don't even have to flick because of what you just said. They just walk into the crosshair and like it's like, did he even just move his crosshair or he just like peeked the corner?
Exactly. And flicking is inconsistent. You don't want to rely on it.
Last player standing.
Do I actually use my? Oh yeah, I use my ult. Yeah,
good. That's good.
First time.
So
round
now
19.
you know they're both there. Knife out, run A. Love the play. Knife out, run!
It's like I heard you.
No! You see? You run all the way and then sneaky time for for whatever reason.
Yeah, why?
They
Why?
know exactly where you are. They
Yeah,
know exactly your
exactly.
play. Those tiny little seconds are very
Planted
important.
the spike.
Right.
You plan
For
for
sure.
long.
Yeah. Like, why am I walking? Why am I being so slow?
Well, here at this point, post plant, it's fine to walk because after. So now they know you're A, right? But now they don't know exactly on A where.
Right.
Even though you did just put the camera, they know you're kind of close. They can narrow it down to a couple different spots. But you planted for long. I would have probably played the bomb and
Went down. Yeah. I
yeah,
should've.
maybe went down long or maybe went down short and tried to
Just cat and mouse. play the
yeah,
cat and mouse
exactly.
game.
Even though it is a 2v1, it's a lot harder, but it's still doable.
He's in heaven.
No more
Like, that's
guys
another.
left.
Like, my brain just, I'll give up on myself way too easily.
Screen!
Yeah, true.
He runs out for free! And he probably
Yup.
pre-aims this because every single person and their mother plays here.
Yeah.
They knew, right? So, there's some different strategies when it comes to 2v1s and how to handle them effectively. So, what is your goal to make it advantageous for you or equal grounds in a 2v1 situation?
I mean, you'd wanna, turn it into the 1v1s, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you put yourself in a position to where you're exposed to so much, and if they do attack you at the same time,
Yeah.
then you're screwed. So,
The A long,
yeah,
little
exactly.
cubby there would have been the move.
Exactly. Or, this is a good play
Planted
too.
the spike.
You do something unexpected. What is something that you would never expect for someone who just planted the bomb to do? Let's say you are rotating to A.
Maybe push out CT, right?
Exactly.
I think be
Right?
aggressive.
So, sometimes being aggressive can assure you getting a 1v1.
Yeah, because you outside that CT, chances are they're slow walking around one of those corners, and they're not going to expect.
They're not going to have good crosshair placement
Yeah.
because they don't think you're
Yeah.
going to do that. So,
Right.
and it is a gamble, but sometimes you have to gamble to get those advantageous situations, like forcing 1v1s. How do you force
Yeah.
1v1s? You push into them, right?
Yeah.
You mix it up. It's not
Yeah.
always the best play, and sometimes it'll be a troll, but you have to think about these things on how to make 2 1v1s.
I totally understand that. Sure. Yeah, like if I peeked out right there, so say Sova's coming from B,
That's
I
a
hold that
1v1.
angle. Yeah, get the lucky kill. I know that Breach is up in heaven, and then I've got a chance.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you actually know that for sure, but
Yeah, true.
Regardless of where he is, it is a 1v1 now, a true 1v1, and that's a lot
One
better.
enemy.
Oh, he actually killed himself jumping down too.
Oh, that's
How many
hilarious.
players are you
Yeah,
gonna
so if I would have killed that Sova, it would have been
Hey,
a round
and then,
win.
Yeah.
I mean, they're rotating around.
Garage.
Yeah, I'm flashing for you. He's on the right side.
Okay, so this is good crosshair placement.
Right there.
It's
Right side.
garage is very tricky to take because the crosshair placement either has to be on the ground level or in the window. So there are some
Right
there are some things that can help with that, but most of the time it's just gambling whether if you believe they're in the window or not. You maybe clear once at ground level and then you clear once, not clear once, but you switch to window, and it's just very difficult. Really, to take garage, you need utility.
Yeah, garage
Side,
is
right
rough.
side.
Yeah, they have the advantage because they can be so many different places, and all you can be is in between that slit.
Yeah. There's so many abilities that completely just fuck you over. trying to
Exactly.
go to garage.
So
Right there.
yeah,
Right
nothing
side,
much to
John.
say about it. What utility do you have right now?
I got all of them.
All right, what what do you think would look better here? All of you guys are looking at B, and you have one player watching like C flank. What would make this safer?
I mean, my tripwire behind us somewhere.
Perfect.
Maybe I could have smoked off one of the sides of B so we could push into the other side.
I like that too. I like that too. And always like put a camera somewhere post plant to help to see with the run ups and all that stuff. So maybe you do. Let's see what happens. Yep, it goes to your head. Good. I like it.
One coming through garage.
Hit 130.
One coming through garage.
Crosshair placement and ADSing there is
One coming through garage.
Yep, not the move.
just a little higher, right? And maybe your first shot would have been a headshot. ADSing is maybe I'll ADS once in 20 games, right?
Okay.
It makes you shoot slower.
Okay, it's another rust habit.
Yep.
I need to get out of it.
Yep. So this is just crosshair placement, and instead of shooting, you right click and little rough.
Hit 130.
Not a big deal. Nice, good job.
Oh, he got the second ace of the game. It's funny too, cause he's not like popping off. Like his two rounds, like it's like 10 kills in 2 rounds, and he's got like 15 kills or something like that.
All right, so let's look at this buy.
Yep, they're all full buying.
What do you buy?
I fucking go with the eco, the light shield areas. Yeah.
How much money does your teammates have?
Oh yeah, they could have bought for me. Yep.
Right, you could have had full kit.
Yep.
Who knows?
At a crucial pivotal.
It's 10 to 11, and you're worried about taking econ from your teammates, right?
Right.
Maybe the difference between round win is an Ares or a Phantom.
Yep.
Winning a duel, losing a duel could be that gun, and the extra 25 armor. You don't even have full armor.
Yeah, I know.
See?
Aimed out sight again.
Well, yeah, okay.
You fuck.
That's bad. But why is this 10 times better?
Yeah, it's 2 of us, and I don't pull out a fucking ability to peek.
Exactly. You have flank watched. Trade frags ready. Perfect. Much better. Now, to work on, crosshair placement. ADS. But this looks good. This looks really good. Pick up a real gun.
Oh, okay. She revived right before I picked up the gun, and a good thing though, because I would have fucking stolen my teammate's gun.
But what about the enemy's gun?
Oh yeah.
What about that guy's gun?
Wait, what gun did he have?
I don't know. What happened to it? Oh, there it is in the corner.
Isn't it a pistol? Wasn't that a pistol?
You fucking me.
Oh, he had a shorty. Alright, never mind.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Whoa! Look at this age. What does he do?
Checks the corner. Yep.
Immediate threat. Perfect.
Yep.
Now he clears the rest.
Crosshair placement. What the fuck am I doing?
Yep. Always
flank.
Always asking
Behind,
yourself,
behind.
if they are coming from there, where do you actually shoot them? So this is good. This is good crosshair placement. If they're really up close. So remember the principles of defense? You did plant the bomb now, so now you're on defense. What are the principles of defense?
Slow them down, stall.
Stay
Don't
alive.
die. Yeah, don't die.
Gain information.
Yeah, gain information, yeah.
Their goal is to defuse the bomb. Your goal? Make sure they don't defuse the bomb. How counterintuitive is it to run down short, right?
Exactly, being aggressive, yeah.
Is this a 4v2?
Yeah. Nope.
1v1.
No, it's not. Yep.
And we can go a little deeper into it, that you should start thinking later down the line is it's an eco round, right?
Mhm.
What guns do they usually have on eco round?
Yeah, pistols.
Shorties.
Yeah, shorties.
Frenzies.
Frenzy.
Maybe a Bucky.
Yeah.
Something that this is the perfect situation. They want you to do this.
I gave her exactly what she wanted.
Exactly.
Right here, yeah.
You're playing into her.
Yep. Coming short. Aiming down sight definitely didn't help.
Oh yeah. It just makes you shoot slower, right?
Yeah, that's a whole nother issue.
One enemy remaining.
But that's a bad habit that obviously
She
you
was
know it
last
is,
day
and you'll get out of it.
Yeah.
Not too worried
Yeah.
about it.
I got the surprise on.
Look what happened.
Yeah, now it's a 2v1, yeah, instead of a 4v1.
What's happening? How did Sage get that kill?
Yep.
What gun did you have, right?
Yeah, yep. She's got my Ares. They actually talk about it. They're like, where'd she get?
Yep.
I got the surprise on ball.
Last player.
That was close.
I know, it was way closer than it
From
should have
that
been, and it
Ares,
screwed
she
our
got a
economy.
Vandal. See, like,
Yeah.
see? And
We could have had 4 people going into the next round with
exactly. And the root of the problem is not following the principles of defense.
Standing.
Keep it up.
Wait.
Screw up and they're
Where
on
did
us.
the Odin come from?
There's an Ares.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, at this point, I'm in my own head at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not getting any kills. Like, I've just
One person.
The
pretty
game
much
is so
given up
close.
on
The game is
myself.
so close. This is where you
Yeah,
can't get
I know.
into your head.
Throw my
Yeah,
smoke.
I know.
Oh, it's scary. It's scary. It's scary.
I know, I'm standing out in the open.
Your
with-
first one in, and you
Yeah.
got your cam out.
I know, right in the
Dude.
middle, like, no fucks given. I'm telling you, right
Exactly.
now, I'm just like, I'm
Yep,
a
gotcha.
ward. I'm a walking ward who can hopefully maybe get, like, a couple kills.
Oh my
Maybe,
god.
maybe one.
Cage triggered.
I like that.
Who run?
I like that a lot. This is good because it cuts off so many angles from garage and right side sight. Perfect.
I have retrieved the spike.
A little risky here, but
Walled.
Planted the spike.
yeah, one
Long.
long. Perfect. Right? Why is this so good?
Because did he call him out? I don't know if he called him out or not. But he was looking the other way. I was slow walking, right?
This is possible because he doesn't know where you are. You are playing
Yeah.
with your team. This is the advantage of having 2 people alive.
Yeah.
He sees him shooting, he looks at him.
Yep.
And you take advantage, you're playing with your teammate. So this is perfect to see. This is how you use your numbers against people. This is basically, I know he was shooting down long and you were shooting here, but this is, even though there were 2 1v1s, they weren't true 1v1s.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, this is a 2v1 right here.
Exactly.
Because
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Got back up,
run.
Back way up.
Yeah. Good job.
You got your flash too, so.
Do we have camera?
No, he's done.
Okay, so talk about
Enemy
after this.
remaining. Last
Planted the spike.
Your first
one enemy.
your first intuition should be get out of danger, right?
Mhm.
So I know they just called long and you freaked out, but you can still look long while not being exposed to other angles.
Okay,
And I know
yeah.
you're in this like panic mode of
Yeah, for
very
sure.
crucial round and
Remaining. Last
Time. Back.
standing.
Long.
Yeah, that was totally panic mode, but I do have a huge problem of, just looking one way while leaving myself completely exposed. Like,
One enemy remaining.
why not move up so I at
Player
least have cover from that angle?
Yeah.
Do we have camera?
No, he's done.
I'm gonna tap that shit.
let's see how he plays it and we'll talk about it. Okay, he taps it.
Not yet.
Flash, flash.
Oh, taps it again. Taps it a 3rd time. I would have been mad at him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know, I couldn't be at this point because of the way that I was playing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like tell him. but
Yeah, he could have totally played that
Flash.
differently for sure.
He could have. he could have seen the bomb by just going to the left one step.
Mm-hmm.
And then that tells you if he's actually on the bomb or not.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not on the bomb, you hide back. He doesn't need to walk up like this. This is trolling. So he looks, gets the info. Okay, not defusing. Hide again. You're 38 HP.
Yeah.
Why are you taking the duel? Why are you risking getting caught with your pants down by pulling out your flash? This isn't cat and mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Unlucky. You guys are on this sick force buy.
Yeah, we had to here, I guess.
Yeah, you have to, definitely.
Yeah.
You have 3 ults though. You have breach ult. This should be a free round. Okay. This is good. Perfect.
Again,
right?
dead if someone's there though.
Dead if someone's there. But
Yeah.
the positioning I'm looking at, the watching the flank with your
Yeah,
traps.
the 3-2, the 3-2. Yeah.
You're ready to trade. This is good. But you want your guns out to be ready for the immediate dangers.
Enemy spotted.
Whoa!
I'm ulting site.
Enemy spotted.
Flashing through.
Like, first of all, dead number 1, okay? And dead number 2.
Yeah. Yep.
This is a kind of a deep corner.
Yeah, it is. I've been killed from there before.
You can't see it.
I know, yeah. For sure.
I'm ulting site, hold on.
Let's go!
Do you see the power of smokescreen?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are just standing there.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
Your team, you're cut off from your team. They're rushing in long, and you guys are trapped in here
Flag,
because
flag.
of this smokescreen.
Heaven.
Oh, they hit my trap.
I have retrieved the spike.
I know he's there, but no. I
the
tried
gun.
to pre-fire.
Jump the gun, right? Get your
Yeah.
crosshair ready, then swing on them.
Player standing.
It's so sad to see this round, right?
Yeah,
So
that
sad.
like, dude, that is literally. I mean, obviously, I had a lot of bad plays, but I can contribute some of that to me just being frustrated and giving up on myself,
Yeah.
and then not like actually trying.
Yeah. So, but I mean, this game was easily winnable, as you've seen some of the rounds,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
And they're not even like out of reach for you as a player.
Yeah, just better decision making would have
Yep.
won that game, definitely.
Definitely. And it's not even like, so many people think I'm bad at aiming. I didn't play CS:GO. This is why I lose. This is why I'm bad. They don't look at the routines they get in. They don't look at the positioning. They don't look at the cross. There's so many things that actually make a good player. That
Definitely.
people just focus only on the aim, trying to become a monster.
I think that's one of the reasons that I really do like this game, is because you don't have to have amazing shroud level aim to like be successful. You know, you can. A lot of it is decision making and good flanks.
Being
and
a
things
smarter
like that.
player, playing with your
exactly.
teammates, smart ability usage to make yourself advantageous always.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not an insane aimer, no way, but I use my abilities better than most of the people, and I position myself in ways that I'm always at an advantage. So it makes up for my lack of aiming, and makes me come out ahead because I do all those things better.
Okay.
So and everyone can do this, right? Like,
yeah.
If Shroud runs through your trap and you smokescreen, and you
it's
spray
not
through,
like
it doesn't matter who it is.
exactly.
It doesn't matter who it is, how good their aim is. They can't see you. They're stuck in the smokescreen. You're spraying them down, right?
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Yeah. So there's many things to think about. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I think that you pretty much covered a lot of the things that I don't know. I feel like this was super helpful.
Well,
definitely.
I'm very glad. So let's talk about some of the things. Remember, like going through it, right? Is using your smoke screens on defense,
Yes.
stalling, the whole defensive principles. You always want to be thinking about that. Staying alive, stalling, gathering information. Those three keys. The keys. Think of your gadgets and your tools as in your positions on defensive bomb sites as the cooldown system. Right?
Yep.
Put everything you do on cooldown for a couple rounds. Because after a couple rounds, they completely forget about it. They're a fucking goldfish.
Yep.
Right? So, be more liberal with your ults.
Yep.
You want to be seeing more of those. Just immediately, right? You know, crosshair placement. The indecision between walking, running.
Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Yeah. Got a lot of things to work on.
Yep, and
exciting.
What's it called? Is let's see. When you do tackle the problems, and you want to focus on one thing at a time, right? You don't want to try and fix all of your problems at once. You want to focus on one per game. So let's say you go into an unrated game later. Be like, okay, let's go down the list. Let's start at using my smoke screens. Use 2 smoke screens around. Try your hardest to always use all of your utility. Use both of your smoke screens. And then you'll get in the habit of using them more and thinking about situations where they'll be good.
Exactly, like making one thing at a time second nature. So like, then when I'm like, 10 games down the line, when I've got that down, then I start, with the traps or
switching up always your position, thinking about am I getting into a pattern? Is my play exploitable? Do they know where I play? Do they know where my traps are? You're always constantly thinking about this. And one whole game, you pick a different spot every single round, right? And then you do that for a couple times, and then you work on crosshair placement only for one game, and you just tackle one things at a time, and then that becomes mechanical. Then you won't have to actively think about it because it'll be in your subconscious.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense for sure.